Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Hybrids. But first up, I'd like to greet everyone Happy New Year for 2022, and also thank you for all your support for this year, 2021. And this is the original hybrid Jurassic World Project OSIRIS Part 2. But first up, scam alert, scam alert! All my customs are not for sale yet. So all those that you see posting my pictures, my customs that are selling them are not legit. So please report them to corresponding selling platforms. And previously we're actually working on the tutorial on our Project OSIRIS, and here I added several more details such as that of the pouch on the neck area. I'm also painting in bright oranges here, so that it's very similar to that of the Troodon Pectinodon. So it will also have certain details of veins on the neck area as well. And that's it for our tutorial video on Project OSIRIS. And now for the exciting part, Assembrix. Okay, so to start off with our Assembrix video, let's count down the number of parts to this particular hybrid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have 16 parts to this one. Let's start by getting the head first and then connecting the lower jaw. Like so. It's such an ugly face, only a mother could love. Now let's connect this to the body, to the neck area of course, like so. Let's connect the control device on the chest. Let's add in the arms. First up, let's connect the elbows. So this one I think goes to the which one is it? Oh yeah, this one goes to the right one. This is the right arm. Force of thumb is here. And then this one is probably the left one. There you go. Now let's connect the legs. Oh, but first let's connect the lower torso. There you go. Let's connect the legs on the knee section. Knee part. There you go. So this I guess goes on the left side. So this is the right leg. There. And of course, let's attach the tail. There you have it. Our completed Megalodon Philippinensis Project OSIRIS. Okay, so Evie now here is really excited for this one because it's the very first hybrid, original hybrid for Extinct Bricks. So yay! And as with the first part of the video, this actually is called Project OSIRIS, right? So Project OSIRIS is based off from the Egyptian god of the underworld and also god of death and incarnation or reincarnation. So the Project OSIRIS is actually named also as Megalodon Philippinensis, and I will explain to you guys why it was named as such. Okay, so the very first or base genome of the Project OSIRIS is actually a Megalosaurus. Here, And you guys may be asking why a Megalosaurus, because if you guys haven't seen my video yet on the Megalosaurus, I did state there that there are also, fossil finds of the Megalosaurus here in the Philippines. And I kind of love my country, so Megalosaurus it is. So Megalosaurus is the base genome of this one. That's why it actually got its size based off from the Megalodon, as you can see here. So other traits of the Megalodon would be DNA coming from the Pachycephalosaurus. So the knobs on the head, the knobs on the head of the Pachycephalosaurus is actually those that were included or incorporated into the design of the Project OSIRIS. And Project OSIRIS here is actually, had, although it's not very visible here, the skull of the Megalosaur of the Megalodon is actually also very solid. So that is why it is actually based off from our Pachycephalosaurus. And as you all know, the Pachycephalosaurus is one of my favorite dinosaurs or herbivores ever, right? Also, our Megapacodon is also based off from the genome of, guess what? Right, the Troodon. The DNA of the Troodon is actually incorporated into the glands of the Megapacodon or the Project OSIRIS here. So as you can see here, it has glandular sockets on the bottom of the neck, very similar to that of the Troodon. And also, when our Project OSIRIS here, or OSIRIS, actually calls out, it actually would connect with several species of dinosaurs such as Megalodon as well as our Troodon. So he can actually call out to several other Troodons as well as Megalosaurus to help it out in terms of attacking a certain enemy or a prey. Okay, so among the DNA composition of our new hybrid here would be some mammalian DNA as well. So among the traits would include that of a hippopotamus. The hippopotamus is considered the most dangerous creature living on Earth. It has actually more killings of human encounters during the last 10 centuries or the last 10 years. I don't know, I'm not sure, but it really is the most dangerous creature on Earth. So that is why I incorporated the hippopotamus on the DNA of this one. It also has DNA of mountain goat. So as you can see here, our OSIRIS will have hooves for added flexibility, as well as it can actually guide or walk through steep terrain and so on, much like that of the mountain goat. It also has traits of the hauler monkey. So the hauler monkey here is the photo. Will have added dexterity. So you can see here that the arms are existentially longer than most theropods. It also has a thumb on its hand for added dexterity. It also has loud calling rituals, like so that it has this black thingy painted on its mouth when it hollers, as the word hauler monkey means. It can actually reach far distances, like that. Now that was a bad impression of the hauler monkey, but yeah, it has those traits as well. So I don't know, there are also secret DNA composition of the Project OSIRIS here that are unknown yet to man. So, but nonetheless, as you can see here, our OSIRIS is a really unique creature. It may have certain similarities to some other creatures that you've seen in some movies, but at least in my opinion, this is one that is unique, that I have actually really conjured up with and made. So this is OSIRIS, or Megapacodon philippinensis. So philippinensis, the subspecies is based off from where I am actually at. So Philippines. So Megapacodon philippinensis. So let's take a look closer. So it actually has this really slender body, very much similar to most hieroglyphic depictions of Egyptian gods. Very slim, stoic, and it has this certain structure to it, or stature to it. The slimness of this particular creature is actually based off from how it was actually treated. The Megapacodon philippinensis is actually a very maltreated hybrid. It is very emaciated. As you can see here, the ribs are actually showing on this animal. So there are reasons why it can go rogue on most often because of how it was actually treated, right? So in terms of articulation, you can see that the head will have a ratchet articulation to it. It can open its mouth very wide, so like that. So it actually shows up all of the tusk and all of the sharp teeth that it has. So it can actually grope in, heads or parts of the body. As you can see here, it's really, a big gate to it. Other than that, it has, of course, added articulation to the wrist, also the elbows as well as that of the arm, like so. You can twist the hands like so, and of course move the hands. And of course, the legs will also have from the hips. It will also have additional articulation to the knee, like so. And then of course the tail is twisted. It also has articulation on the waist area, as you can see here, right? So that when it runs, it actually can gallop like so, like a cheetah. So I don't know if there is a cheetah incorporated into the design of this one, but definitely this hybrid or this creature is really fast. Looking at it, it looks feeble and very flexible, right? So it can also hunch up like that, so that it can squeeze through tight areas, so that it can actually pounce on or surprise its host or its enemy. So additional information on the Megapacodon is that whenever it will not be, or whenever it will choose a host for it to breed its offspring, it is very similar to that of the Troodon, wherein it actually has a neuromuscular venom on its saliva. So it actually infiltrates that venom into a host, and then it will render the host still alive but not moving. So it impales its host until the insides or the offsprings from the inside will mature and grow up, and then eat the host from the inside, so until it is actually consumed and dies by itself. So that's really morbid, right? But that's something I wanted to be incorporated into the DNA of our Project Osiris, or Megapacodon philippinensis. So that's it for the closer look of our Megapacodon. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Now let's move on to the next video. Okay, so for the size comparisons, I'm bringing back here our good man Ibi here. I know he's been really tipsy from his encounter with the Megapacodon, but it's, as we don't have an actual comparison for the Pacodon, this is actually the real size of it. So based off from the human here and a Pacodon, this is a Megapacodon. This is actually how it looks like, Project Osiris. So let's compare with some of the creatures that we have so far here on Extemporix. Let's first start with this one. This is a Indoraptor. So the Indoraptor, which is white, which I have just recently made for the Halloween season, and basing it out from the size, so you can actually estimate how it looks like. It's a little bit bigger than the Indoraptor. So here's my original Indoraptor here. So it's a little bit bigger than the offspring or the white Indoraptor, but still it's smaller than the Project OSIRIS here, OSIRIS. Okay, so let's move on to another hybrid. We have here our Compsognathus. So the Compsognathus is part of the Chaos Effect Jurassic Park line. As you can see here, definitely a little bit more smaller than our OSIRIS here. So if you haven't guys checked this video, it's really cool. It's kind of, you know, a throwback to previous toys from before, so check it out guys. Another creature that I have also made from before would be this one. This is also a hybrid, a mixture of Spinosaurus as well as that of I think it's a Pyroraptor. So this is the Spinoraptor. Definitely smaller than our Cyrus here, and a lot more colorful, that is. Up next would be this one. This is the Aloe Raptor, based off from the Jurassic World Evolution game. So I'm liking this one because it's a lot bigger than my usual Raptor customs, such as this one. As you can see here, it's much larger, has longer legs, right? And what's unique about this is that its sickle claws are actually retractable. See? Who could have thought of this one? So it's just crazy. Also, the coloration in this one is quite spectacular, to be honest. So if you haven't guys checked this Aloe Raptor yet, please check it out guys. Okay, so another custom that I made so far, also from the for the Halloween special. This is with the help of EB Toy Universe. As you can see here, it's so outrageous. Look at it. Look at that. Oh gosh. So this one is our rendition of the Velociraptor X. So look at that. It looks like a bird, but it's not. It's a raptor, but it's not. Look at it. It's so good looking. Look at those feathers. Who would have thought to make this one? So guys, I think you should check this one out. It's really one of those outrageous things that we've done so far on Extinct Pricks. So, and it's also a collaboration between me and Mike from EB Toy Universe. So check it out guys. Another comparison that we have would be, of course, our Triostron X. I couldn't bear to not include this one because this is actually one of my favorite hybrids. Just look at it. It looks like porcupine from another planet. So this one is technically a little bit much larger than our OSIRIS here. Definitely the head, much larger. The body is longer, tail longer as well, and much more outrageous. But the similarities is it has the same burlap under the neck, like so. I don't know if this one also has the same venom, but yeah. So guys, check this one out. It's really cool. And the last for our comparisons would be this one. Of course, I couldn't get around without comparing this OSIRIS with our E750. So there are a lot of differences between these two. So you people might think that, hey, I think that actually looks like a E750, but in reality, take a look at it guys. They're very different. Not only from the head sculpt, it also has differences in the dentition of the creature. So this is our OSIRIS here. It has long fangs. The head is oddly shaped, like so. Although both are oddly shaped, to be honest. The arms are also articulated, both of which, but this one is shorter than this one. This one, although it doesn't have thumb, it does have those extra fingers, I guess, from the actual figure. The legs are not are very different. This one has raptor legs, as you can see here. It has kangaroo like what do you call this, length of the legs. This one has hooves, and of course the tail here are different. This one has longer tail and with porcupine spines on the edge. It also has this armor on top of its body. This one doesn't have. This one is immensely, I should say immensely emaciated. The tail is shorter as well. So those are the main differences of our E750 and our OSIRIS here. So I guess that's it for our closer look on the creature OSIRIS or Megapacodon philippinensis. And here we're back for the extinct species roll call, and all the creatures here, you can see here, that are really cool altogether. All of the hybrids that I have so far that are, you know, from medium to small size. So it's really nice to see them all together in one frame, right? So if you do have other suggestions of your own hybrids, then please tell them down below. I'd like to hear your ideas, guys. Maybe I would go and take a look at them for some inspiration, and maybe see if I can, you know, somehow incorporate them in my next designs, right? So also please tell me what you think of my new hybrid here. It's called OSIRIS for an ease, but it's actually Megapacodon philippinensis or OSIRIS, so it's easier, guys. So OSIRIS, let's just call it OSIRIS. Also, Evie here would like to remind you guys that all of the creatures here that you see are actually present in our extinct playlist, so do check it out, guys. But I will be placing in individual links of each of every creature that you see here so far, so that you won't have to, you know, take a look at them one by one, or look at them or find them in our extinct playlist. Alright, guys? Okay, so let's start our species roll call, shall we? Let's start with this one. This is the Velociraptor X. This is the Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous E750 or Scorpius Rex. This is the Spinoraptor. This is the Comstegnatus from Chaos Effect. These are the Aloe Raptors. This is the Aloe Raptor. This is the X. And of course, the star of the show here, my very own concoction of a hybrid. This is OSIRIS or Project OSIRIS, or also known as Megapacodon philippinensis. I'll be posting in some more videos or video clips of the Megapacodon philippinensis Project OSIRIS. So enjoy the rest of the video, guys. And before we end this video and end 2021, I'd like to say thank you so much to each and every one of you guys. Your likes, your views, and your comments mean the world to me. And in my own dialect, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Also, please don't forget to watch our other channels, Ibito Universe and The Adventures of Moira and Asher. Please watch their videos and support their channel by subscribing. And as we always would say, let your inner dino break roar! Thanks everyone, and bye!